game we played is really not a good indication of that. But I do think one of the things that we really talked about was how to get the run game more involved, more effective. I just think that we need to be a lot more consistent, in the run game, and I think through that it will allow our offense to be a little more consistent.
How effective can you be running the football against? They're very physical and tough front seven.
Yeah, they do. They're very big up front. They're physical. You don't see a lot of big plays in the run game, but you see some. And so I think that we really need to focus this week on that and be able to run the ball against these guys in order to have a chance to win.
It seemed like the last game before it got out of hand, it looked like it was going to be 2 series for Peyton, 2 for Hardesty, and 2 back to Peyton. Is that the way this is going to work out for now?
I have no idea. Both those guys are doing a nice job. They both know their responsibilities as far as pass protection, run game. Obviously, they're both a little bit different, but they both do really good things. So, I do not know the rotation. That's something I think you can talk to Pat about. But I know both those guys work really hard, and they do a good job.
Even though you want to get the run game going, Coach told us Monday, Greg's going to start at the X, using Evan Morse more, maybe outside the red zone. Could you just offer your thoughts on, those 2 guys and getting the football to them?
Yeah, I think it's good. Speaking receiver-wise, I'm excited for Greg. Yeah, he's earned it. But all those guys are going to play a lot. They're all going to get their reps. We play a long 4 quarters, and we try to spread the ball around. So all those guys are going to play a lot. But I think we can use Greg a little bit more, and also Evan. I think Coach mentioned it. We talked about it. Getting Evan involved a little bit more. He's a playmaker, and we need to try to get the ball in his hands too. So in order to be consistent, we've got to start taking advantage of those things, run the ball well, and that's the only way we have a chance to win games.